Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're not listening to the mind of an Terry Smooth, Dolo the Archangel Uriel, and Flight boss here to carry our God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now we're going to talk about holidays, aka holy days. Now, before we even get into talking about an actual holiday, we need to talk about what is backed and supported by. Now, reason why I called it holy day because it's equivalent to a black hole. Now, a black hole isn't how you see it. Reason why a black hole appears the way it appears to you because you're in 3D and you're small. So when you get all the pieces and mechanisms that's scattered out coming back together piece by piece as a whole, in your realm of reality is going to appear as a hole, a black hole. You see what I'm saying? But a black hole is nothing but a source. It's nothing but a source. So any background will be able to get this. Look at it like this, right? You have a drug dealer in your neighborhood, right? So this is the person you wait on, right? But you never met that person's connect. You just got the ability to get what he can get. But he might be telling you his connect, talk this language, his connect Cuban or whatever like that, but you never met his connect, but you know you got to connect. His connect will be the source. So the neighborhood, the drug dealer will be like the sun, right? And the sun follows another sun, a bigger source. So that's how this would appear to be. Or if you come from a more positive background, let's look at it like this. Let's say you got a job and you the manager. You the son of that job, and the district manager will be the source. You get your information from the source. So the district manager handle all them buildings in the location, and you just run one of them buildings in that location. So when the district manager comes, that's like the source. That's like the black hole of a situation. Well, that black holes is way more powerful than that line lenient to things. But I'm just trying to give you a good concept so you can understand. Now, when we talk about holidays, holy days, holidays are days that praise the source that the sun is following, not the sun. Now, the sun be traveling, following many different suns. You see what I'm saying? So when certain holidays come around, you have to understand is this sun ringing around different sources. You see what I'm saying? So holidays are holy days because it sucks in all the light and the illusion and the vibration of the experience of each person's 24 hours. So for an example, when you look at a holiday, all holidays, when you can look at Valentine's Day, Halloween, look at where it originated from. Look at the source. Look at the foundation of this holiday. And that's going to give you a better understanding also. Because what happens here is the sun creates lights and illusions. And it creates what you're consciously aware of. So what you consciously can see. Right? So whatever you see that you like and don't like, don't just blame it on people. This the fucking sun. The sun is being directed also. You see what I'm saying? The sun is a spirit. You see what I'm saying? So when we look at holidays, when a holiday come around, what happens? Everybody participates. Everybody come out their pocket. Everybody join in. So what happens here is everybody is paying attention. Everybody conscious awareness is going to that whole, to that source. Everybody's energy frequency vibration is going to that source. And that source is able to gain more power, more energy. But the source is backed and supported behind another source. You see what I'm saying? And you know how weak and fraudulent these sources is if you just actually did the due diligence and just did your history on certain holidays. And you start to realize, damn, why the fuck are we even celebrating certain holidays? Because people, all religions here is worshiping the planets and the sun. But the holidays is showing you who the sun and the planets are worshiping. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta understand that. Now, the sun and all the planets give you all energy and give you all these illusions and lights and frequency vibrations for you to live with. Then when the time comes for a holiday, you give all that back. You give all that praise back. And it gets filtered through the planets and the sun. And then what they consciously aware of, this is how they give praise back to the source that they got their information from. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at Easter and things of that nature and look at the rituals that you have to do, the rituals and the rituals and the task and the liability and the applying that you have to do and the agreeing you have to do and you going along with it that you have to do, that's you showing the planets and the sun that you up under, that you giving them the vibration that they did a good job, and then they're able to take all that information and give that back to the source, a black hole or a source in some type of way. So that's naturally what a holiday, a holy day is. It's a whole in the day. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you going about your day the way you naturally go about your day, you actually have to pay attention and absorb and give your energy and praise to something else. And people think that it's simple. The moment you be like, man, fuck this holiday, I ain't celebrating this holiday, you still giving your energy to that holiday because the energy absorbed is so magnificent that you still paying attention to it. So the source don't care if it's a negative or a positive energy, long as receiving the energy. You see what I'm saying? To be able to keep its system running, or to keep its realm of illusion, or to keep the sun and the planets that's up under it thinking what it wants to think. And then while you up under the sun and the planets and it within the planet, you gonna still think what you want to think. So it's gonna be hard to get out of things like Christmas. Like the best way to really do this is to forget about holidays. Like when you wake up, you need not to, oh, fuck this holiday, or not, just purely forget about it. You see what I'm saying? And you're going to see how hard it is to just purely forget about it by how many people remind you today is the holy day. Today is this holy day. Holy day, holy day, holy day, holy day. You see what I'm saying? And what you need to understand that is you need to start holding some of these sources as liabilities also. Because some of these sources is draining and taking your energy and you don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? And you think you just participate in being a good, liable citizen, when really you just you just going along with the system up under a system that keep going along with a system. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that these systems is not for you. These systems is for other praises. You know what I'm saying? And other realms of realities and other portals. Now, like I said, a black hole is a source. So you giving your energy to a source. Keep that in mind. You are a source, but you're giving your energy to a source. So let's get into like certain ones, like 4th of July. They want to say it's about veterans and things of that nature. Christmas. They want to say it's Jesus' birthday and things of that nature. Now, you celebrate. You see what I'm saying? And then look at the rituals and things that you're participating in. You buying presents when really it's telling you to live in the present. The things that's in the present is a gift, which really is telling you it's better to give than receive. But everything in this world is a give and receive. So once you give, you're able to receive also. These are the natural energies that's behind it. But the realms of realities and the illusions and the concepts that they put into it let you know the economics behind it, let you know the source behind it, and let you know it's an agenda behind it. So these are not things that's out of kindness and goodness of your heart. You can't just go buy. You can't just go steal a present. You have to buy it. It takes physical money. You see how realms of illusions is playing on your emotions and shit like that? You see what I'm saying? So when we talk about holy days, it's a holy day. It's a hole. Everybody fall into a hole. You know what I'm saying? To the point that it's going to be so many holes that they're gonna keep creating holy days for you to fall into holes, so you can keep being slumbers, keep being sheep, keep being followers. This is just another way for you to follow the illusions of the lights. They see people don't have their own conscious awareness. They say people don't have their own holidays. People don't have their own holy days. So why not just give your energy to a source that's able to create a holiday for yourself? You see what I'm saying? Like, and then you got things in religion like Ramadan and all these things are slave following, giving praise to a source type mechanisms. But you have to understand, what are you actually giving power to? You see what I'm saying? Like, is it benefiting you? Is Christmas benefiting you? Is Halloween benefiting you? Is 4th of July benefiting you? Is Valentine's Day benefiting you? Like, really think about it. Is it benefiting your spirit and what you got going on? Or is it just something that you're participating with and you think it's just fun to participate with because everybody else is having fun? See, now, if you had that second answer, then you are the one who's keeping the system rolling and you don't have a source of your own, and you probably one of the ones who want to keep coming back in this realm of reality. Now, if you wanted a person who answered this question like, nah, it's not benefiting me none, then you have to really question yourself, what is your true purpose of really celebrating these things? And then if you come to a conclusion where it's like, it's hard to separate myself from it, then you just basically saying it's hard to separate your spirit from being a follower ass motherfucker. And I don't care what excuse you put behind it, because of how many that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like me, it's little to nothing I participate. Now, I have a daughter, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm willing to explain that I don't give a fuck about this shit. So, whatever energy I put into it is due to my source. You know what I'm saying? You open presents when I want you to. You gotta open presents when everybody else is opening presents. That's an energy vibration. Do you understand? Look, you understand that when I say everybody should have one frequency, one vibration, and one physical attribute, and we should all come together at one time and see what happened. Do y'all know that's what y'all actually doing on holidays? Everybody got one idea, one vibration, and everybody physically doing the same thing. And then look at everything, look at all the things that goes on in the world. Look at all the channels, all the TV shows that come on relating to that. All you see how much of a chain of events and vibration energy that is? But y'all happy to give that source something, and that source don't even benefit you. But when it comes to becoming your own source, or having your own holiday, and then creating something that we all can cling on to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to see if that'll work or not. But you want to see how something works because it already been working and it precedes you. And you think just because you already know these things, that's how it's going to work. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, it's nothing, a holiday, a holy day, listen, this is how wars are started, all that shit. You might think it's not, but it is. All of it is religious, backed behind religious and spiritual energies. All holidays, all holy days is backed and supported by spiritual and religious energies, because a lot of these energies don't come in the physical yet. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these energies is controlled by the sun and the planets, and the sun and the planets that's bigger than them that they are following. You see what I'm saying? The actual sources to these planets that you're up under. So at the same time, you causing raptures, but you causing elevation for the elite. You causing them to elevate in a sense. You're making them more powerful. You're making them more of a source, to the point that you don't even care what Christmas means. You don't even care what Halloween means. Only thing you care about is what you think it appeared to be, and you participating with your kids. That's as far as you go. You know what I'm saying? And then you brainwash your kids into thinking these are things that's fun. These are things we're supposed to do. When really, us as a community, we should create our own holiday, our own day, when we all have our own frequency vibration. You know what I'm saying? That's what we should be doing. And I think I'm going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just to show y'all what'll start happening. F is really participators. If it's really participators, I would know, because we would see it. We would see energy start to shift. We would see energy start to formulate, and more mechanisms that's helpful to us. More mechanisms that's helpful to what we got going on. You see what I'm saying? Something we don't have to participate in. Something we don't have to work our asses off all year just to participate one day and give all our source from all of the days to one black hole source, to put it all in a big hole, a big pot. That's like everybody putting all their energy in one big pot for a source that they don't see. That's what a holiday is. That's what a holy day is. That's basically what it is. And then they made you think that holy means something good. No, it means something that's not present. It means something that's an energy source that you can't see, but you get to. It's a hole. You ever had a hole in your clothing, right? Open access for air to go through to fill that gap, right? You see what I'm saying? You open up a window in your house. That's like you open up a hole in your house. Open access for bugs and all kind of things to come into your house, right? So that's just like you bringing a bunch of shit in your house. Then when this holiday come around, you throw all this shit out the window and start over again and start building again for next year. Start building everything in your house again for next year to throw all out the window again. You see what I'm saying? And y'all may not understand that, but I'm trying to. It's from an energy source. That's how you do with your energy. With your energy, you don't have to give energy to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people was thinking I was going to talk about this as, oh, it's okay, or this is something that you can just do, and nah, it is what it is. It has to be that serious. You have to stop giving a fuck about holidays, period, and create your own holiday. Or if it is going to be a holiday, make sure it's from a right source. We know that Christmas and all these holidays ain't from a source that's on your side. You know what I'm saying? So we need to be creating holidays of sources that we can cling to, sources that we know that benefit us, sources that we know that's in our favor. You know what I'm saying? 4th of July, people will get 1,000 pieces of fireworks, and for the independence of some fucking war that people had nothing to fucking do with. But people will go spend an arm and a leg on 1,000 pieces of fucking fireworks, take their kids to go look, and hey, fireworks, they is, trust me, I mean, it is amusing. But you have to understand, why are you only able to experience that on 4th of July? Like, why you just can't create fireworks and have your own holiday, have your own fireworks, have your own meanings and illusions and lights behind the meaning behind us exploding things and things of that nature. You see what I'm saying? Which, us exploding shit in the first place, that's it's rituals. All holidays is rituals, it's spells, backed by spirituality and religion. That's it. And it's backed by a source. And this source is whatever this sun and these planets is following. So that's the actual science of a holiday. Now I'm going to break down each holiday itself, because this was just a surrounding of it. Like just putting them all in a hole real quick to let you know what basically a holiday is. It's a praise to a source. And that source ain't the sun. It's the whatever the sun is following. So us giving praise to these planets is giving this sun energy to be like, look, you see what I done to its source. And that's what holidays want to represent. This is why each holiday represents a different energy, because it's a sun crossing a different source that it follows. So this is why each holiday is spread it out through different times of the year. You got a holiday in February. That's because the sun you up under now, as you being on Gaia Earth, is following a Pacific bigger sun that it may be around, or maybe a sun the same size. You know what I'm saying? Like just like you could be a follower, you could be a naive motherfucker. That's the same way the sun is. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't really have to necessarily be a bigger person, a bigger source. It's a motherfucker who vibrating higher than our sun. You might got a little bit more sense than our sun, and making our sun do a bunch of dumbass shit. You see what I'm saying? That's really what it's about. So it's almost like we at someone else's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Someone else's birthday. We praising somebody else right now, another source. That's what holidays is. And then you got different solar systems who may do the same with our sun. You know what I'm saying? They may got holidays predicated based upon what we do. So what we do on days that's not a holiday, gotta be something that they do on one day. You know what I'm saying? Same way how in their solar system, whatever our sun is following, whatever beings within that being whatever like that, celebrating holidays, or however they go about their day on a day-to-day basis, right? That might just be one of our days. Like every day to them might be Christmas, and that might just be one of our days to us. You see what I'm saying? It's like deep like that, but it's just praising sources, praising black holes. That's what a holy day is. It's like, oh, it's goddamn man.